Okay, what I did is I like to use Dijon mustard for a base, and I basically just painted on. Get a nice layer there, then we have something for all the rest of the seasonings to stick to. So I did one side. Pretty much the basis of any seasoning is salt, pepper, garlic salt. So we'll start with that.
This is the makings of a wonderful soft rib. We cut the inside layer skin off already. For those that don't know about this, that there's a layer in here between the rib itself that they leave on at USDA. But when you take that off, it allows the smoke to really penetrate the meat. Otherwise, it's more like a blockage. Evenly spread.
Yeah, and you don't really need a lot, because from what I hear in theory is the reason why they started smoking meat, not only to preserve it, but when you don't have any seasonings, the smoke adds flavor to it.
Thus the smoked.
It gives you that nice smoked flavor when it turns to pink meat.
That is so
sought
after. Yeah. Turns the meat pink and is so sought after. All across America.
Yep.
Texas claims they got the best. The other states claim they got the best.
Louisiana,
yeah.
All the southern states. This is where this kind of barbecue comes from, smoked meats.
From the southern states of the United States.
Chili powder doesn't like to cooperate. A little bit of chili powder on there, and that's how I like it to look. So what I'll do is let this sit for a minute, because we want to give it a chance to let it soak in all these flavors and seasonings. The mustard will help it stick to the meat really well. After a few minutes, you see the seasoning should darken because it's bringing all the moisture through. So we'll do the other side and then get it in the smoker and then go run some errands.
Awesome. I need to look for some more stick, another carrying a phone carrier.
Yeah, we'll get some
so I could
techware.
Get some techware going. Exactly. Let me get a close up. Sorry, Ghost. Let me get a close up of the meat itself. Beautiful. You could. He's talking about the darkening of the meat as it pulls out the moisture. And then he'll flip it. And like I like to say, wash and rinse and repeat.
And then basically what I want to do is probably do about 2-3 hours in the smoker at a low temp. And then I want to bring it inside, wrap it in aluminum foil really good. I used to like to do 3 layers on it so it gets a real good wrap in it. And then let it just cook in its own juices for another probably 2 hours. 3 hours depending on what it looks like. And after that you will have the best ribs.
Melt off the bone.
All off the bone, full of flavor.
Definitely worth waiting for. And I'll even probably sit right here and
we want to give this a minute.
Yes, I'm gonna wait.
He's gonna wait.
I'm gonna wait and put you on camera. Like, this is what I'm looking forward to at the end of today. This is what I didn't get, and I don't miss this. It's just that America has so much convenience, and that you could, barbecue everywhere, different meats at a reasonable price, and go for broke if you know how to cook. And meats is your best friend here in the States. You're limited in Tonga, and it seems like it's a healthier diet, though. I mean, with less choices, and no fast foods like the burger stands here in America. The processed foods. Tonga, you cook most of your foods, or it's cooked fresh at the takeaways, or puddings on the side of the road, or the fresh seafoods that you pick up from the side of the road. But here in the States, you got so much abundance of what you could choose as a meat source. It just baffling how much you could choose from. Hundreds of different types of meats here in the States, when you only got basic meats in the islands. So, and their staple and cultural foods are hitting the scene, the cooking scene now. They're getting a lot of publicity with the Polynesian cooking channels, which is good because it's a delicious cultural food that needs to be, presented to the world. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. As I'm recording, I got little Frenchies going at it. Oh, okay, so let me get back to the recording of this.
Some mustard on.
Let that settle for a few minutes where it absorbed the seasonings into the meat.
Into the mustard, which is on the meat. And the weird thing about it is you don't really taste, while everything's done and said and done and cooked, you don't really taste the mustard.
No, not really at all. Nope.
You just get a nice sweet meat from the seasonings and the smoke. I know what's really popular, people like the apple tree pellets that they use for the smoke, and that's the pellets I chose for this. Supposed to be a little bit sweeter on the meat.
Flavored pellets, huh?
Yeah. Well, it comes from an apple tree, so
you get that little citrusy.
Yeah, pretty much whatever. Throwing the apples. So yeah, that seasoned. Excuse me. Spread nice and even, make it look nice.
Very peaceful. I just came from Arizona and I heard still the sirens, the helicopters. Out here you don't hear that. It's nice and quiet, and no dogs and roosters crowing.
You get it. Don't forget, we got 4 huskies back there.
Oh, I know.
My neighbor's huskies.
When they howl, they...
Yeah, as soon as the ambulance or anything comes by, they go to get the howling. And then that gets my dogs barking. Just starts a whole thing. But they're beautiful dogs back there. I love the
Yes, I'm a
huskies.
dog lover. We're dog lovers. You actually had a cat for quite a while, and then it decided to move out and move to the neighbor's house. Like, you got one too many dogs, and I'm out of here. Yeah.
Yep, after we got Chloe, he was out. But he comes by at least once or twice a week, says hi, and goes about his business.
This is also teaching me how to do things.
Yeah, that's basically it. Now we can just get it. I like to not put the pan in there. I just take the rack itself and put it on the rack in there, because then you get smoke on all sides underneath too. You don't have a pan blocking the smoke.
Right.
So I'm just gonna put it right in there just like this.
I'm going to follow you and open the door for you.
Open the door for me, yes.
And be careful with my meat. He's actually cooking this for me. For our dinner. Not just me, but as a welcoming meal.
It's a welcoming meal for you, yes.
Oh, my bad. Let me get you going.
See, the temperature's about 290.
Almost right where we need it. 10 degrees off. Get this in. Then we can take off.
I do want to add a little bit of water in there.
Go ahead. Here's a water bottles right there. Water bottles.
I'll just go get some thing. Be right back. Shut this down.
Yes. Let it build up.
What we're going to do, we're going to drop it to 225.
Oh, so it'll have a slow burn. Let me see. I get this. Excuse me, I'm trying to do this one-handed bandit. There we go. And that's the pit boss, and he's going to throw some water in it a little bit, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to head to my brother's house. Still got the snow coming down. It's supposed to snow for a whole nother day.
The water will keep your meats from drying out.
Because it keeps it nice and humid inside, right?
Yep.
Got to launch it. Not like that. Like that.
That'll work.
That'll do it. Now we can set the temperature down so to get nice slow cook.
And we want to bring it down to the 225 right here.
Got a rag anywhere?
This one.
And we'll be back, and I will do a short later on the smoked meat once it's done. So thanks for watching. Thank you, Anthony, for cooking, getting the smoker going, and once we're done visiting and wandering around with errands, we will enjoy a nice, wonderful meal tonight.
Yes.
And I'll record some more of the smoked meat. So again, thank you. Peace out. Like, subscribe, watch, hit the notification button. Thank you. Watch those ads. All right, we got Cousin Vi up in here making empanadas to go with the rice that he made. What was the name of the rice? Arroz
Yeah, I just say gandules.
gandules. Yes, arroz gandules. And I'll tell you what that looks like. Anthony, come explain your meats, man. Look at that.
That's his rice. Really
Oh, that really come out nice and meaty with all different ingredients. Arroz gandules. And now this guy is going to explain his meats because he gets down in the kitchen.
As you can see, the smoke ring around there. Smoke perfection. Look how juicy the meat is.
Oh yeah,
We did 3 hours in the smoker and 2 hours in the oven, wrapped. Finish it off, break it out.
and that's going to go down well with that arroz gandules and the empanadas that are being made right now. Definitely food of love, because you got to take your time and individually make each one of these. This is my cousin Vi Holani, one of the Holani side of the family. Yeah, I went and got the big sign for it, but I went and found that big old store that said Holani in Tonga. I was like, yeah, I gotta stop and take a picture
That
of
was
this.
nice. Yeah, I love that one. I showed, I put it in the brother and sister group chat too. They liked it.
Yes, definitely. I got quite a bit of Polynesian cousins, first cousins at that are half Tongan and from their dad, their Holani side, Tutoy. We got quite a few cousins from that side, and then we have some other Tongan cousins as well, and a little mixture of everybody in our family. But that's what makes us so great as one group, big group. The melting pot family. Heinz 57. Everybody's a mutt. Look at us.
Oh, man.
All of us are first cousins. None of us look alike. And the funny thing is, when we went to Jamaica, for some reason, the lady knew that me and him were cousins. I checked in first. Then he comes checking in and she goes, "Oh, you must be the other Mr. Wallace, right?" So she knew exactly who you was coming in.
She said your relative was already here.
Your relative. And then when we were walking on the beach in Jamaica, said, "Look at them Americans' bellies are swole." I said,
Not gonna work.
"Anthony, he just called us fat asses in Jamaica. And bellies are swole." Yeah, grandma was slow. She was old. I mean, by the time this is done, we're going to have an appetite.
Yeah, boy. It's not working.
Nope. So look,
Because it's
let's just
too
use,
hard.
I know. So we use the inside first. Maybe just mix the inside with the rice or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just take all the insides out and we'll start with the rice, maybe.
Say.
Or fry them like tacos. I can't
You want to try it like
They're
that?
empanadas. They're not
Let's try it first.
tacos.
No, it's not gonna work.
Let's try it like that.
It's already basically cooked.
Don't mess people's prep.
Sorry. My fault. I messed it up. I was trying to rush the system.
He was rushing it.
Don't rush the steps.
Yes. He tried to be a fast food order cook and microwave stuff that don't need to be microwaved. But back to these ribs, man. I mean, look at that. can't wait to sink my teeth into that. I've already been sinking my teeth into the arroz con doles. And let's see what it's like outside. Is it?
We stir the pot? No.
Oh, it's pretty cold, but it's temporarily not snowing right now. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy our cooking little session. This is one of the meals that my cousins put together for me and his wife for me visiting. And again, I can't wait to get into those right there. That's going to be worth every bit of $24 and 4 hours, 5 hours of cooking time. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and here's your new actors for my